everyone, and welcome to another episode of Over the Cup podcast, a Formula One podcast for fans old and new, by Formula One fans old and new. Today I'm joined by Honey Badger, Shakuni, Neil, and we are talking about what happened this weekend. When I say that this is the saddest I have ever been post 2021, since 2022, about my team having a bad performance. I'm so sad.
I'm just glad that you didn't go through the Gerrard slip.
I mean, the Kwanzaa pass was his slip.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Very
like
close.
first thing I want to say is anybody who is abusing Kwanzaa online, fuck off. You guys are not real fans. Players make mistakes. It was a costly mistake, but it's okay. He's a young lad. He made a mistake. He'll learn from it and he'll do better. It's okay.
I mean, learning or not, we don't have the right to abuse a player.
Abuse anybody. Please stop doing that. The dude had to disable comments on his Instagram. Like, what are you doing, man? Scousers, calm the fuck down. It's okay. We win together, we lose together.
We also do it kind of, but not do it as well. I mean, we bash the drivers, especially Stroll and some drivers, but abusing going into DMs, it's a bit too far.
We just give an opinion on what abilities have been displayed in front of us when it comes to drivers.
Yeah.
But we're not calling them, we're not insulting them in any which way. We're just giving an opinion on what we saw they did. And
also, I don't think we go that hard on rookies. I mean, to be very honest, he is what, 21, 22?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's an academy player. This is, I think,
kind of like a rookie of F1. We don't bash rookies. And even if rookies make costly mistakes, we are like, okay, yeah, he's a rookie. We get that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's obviously a blow, but it does not mean that the fight is over. City is still behind us if we don't drop any more points. And Arsenal has a very, very difficult run of fixtures. I'm pretty sure Chelsea would want to stop Arsenal from winning. I know Neil does. So
okay. While we are here, I'll read the Arsenal's next fixtures. Arsenal, the next immediate fixture is Villa at home, and they're playing Wolves away.
Okay.
And then Chelsea at home, Tottenham away, Bournemouth home, United away, Everton at home. So there are two fixtures which are Tottenham can be the decider.
Tottenham can be the decider for Man City and Arsenal both.
That's what. And even for Liverpool as well. You're also playing Tottenham.
We're playing them at home. I'm not worried about our performance at home. If this United match was at home, I would have not been that worried.
So the common matches between Arsenal and Liverpool are you guys both are playing Tottenham, you guys both are playing Aston Villa, and you guys both are playing Wolves.
Tottenham is for, I think, City also.
Yeah. City has the easiest run of fixtures.
Yeah. Even if it can be difficult, Aston Villa will play their B team against City. Idiots.
No. They're not playing against Villa. They're all both the games are done.
No, but Aston Villa, the last time they played, I think it was last week only, that match. They did not play their main players. So I was like, what the fuck, man? And it's good, Aston Villa is like, now Tottenham Tottenham have a game in hand and they are fourth already on goal difference from Aston Villa. If this is what Aston Villa did against City, fuck them, man. At least give it a fucking try. What the fuck? I had so much hope from that game. The last time we recorded a podcast, I stayed up all night to watch that match. Was that match at night? Yeah, it was at night. Yeah. I'm so angry. Speaking of watching a match at night, Chelsea, Manchester United. Cold Palmer. Cold Palmer. Oh my God.
I was so pissed off watching this match.
I don't understand how Chelsea bottled it. I don't get it.
Chelsea did not bottle it. United bottled it.
But against Sheffield,
we
bottled it.
Yeah. They played two games.
I thought I saw some wrong highlights.
No. So Sheffield, they drew 2-2, right?
Yeah.
And But I want to talk about the Chelsea United match.
Mm.
Have you seen that picture of all the United defenders pointing at Cole Palmer and nobody going to defend him where he scored the last goal?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So Neil wasn't watching the match.
After second half.
Yeah. So all Neil watched was we started watching when Chelsea was already 2-0 up. And Neil stopped watching when it became 2-2. He was like, fuck it, I have work tomorrow. I'm not going to watch. I was up and I was like, okay, let's watch. Then United score another goal, 3-2. Although, what a fucking goal. That pass from Anthony.
Yeah.
What a goal. Like, really amazing goal. And then I was like, fuck, it's done. And I was kind of like, in extra time, I'm like, okay, now this is done. Then they get a penalty. And I was like, okay, let's go. 3-3. Penalty scored. And then I'm just like, okay, last 1-2 minutes, let me just watch it. When Cole Palmer scored that last goal, it took everything in me to not shout and wake Neil up, who was sleeping right next to me. But I was so happy and excited and like just mind blown by what I had seen. I just whispered to him, I was like, listen, United was 3-2 up and the final score is 4-3. When you get up tomorrow, please watch the highlights.
And I responded also.
Yeah, he responded in his sleep. Okay, yeah. I had a smile on his face and went back to sleep.
But I think in the recent times, I don't know what Ten Hag is doing, but United has a pretty decent squad. Like,
But they can only
what?
We had a civil war between our cats, sorry.
they can only play counter-attacking.
Yeah. They can play.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Ten Hag needs to bring in some strategy or some tactic in it because the players are good, better than what they used to have a year or two ago. The players have passion as well, but I don't see anything happening in the strategy or the tactics department.
But they are very low on effort, I feel. They don't press enough.
Yesterday, did you watch the City Liverpool match? Sorry, United Liverpool.
Yeah.
Casemiro tried his level best to win it for Liverpool, man.
Casemiro coming in United has started getting cards. I remember Casemiro at Real Madrid, he would do this shit again and again. No cards, nothing.
No. He used to get a yellow card for red card tackle.
Yeah, but also those would not be near the penalty areas. His yellow cards would also be at the fucking halfway line or somewhere like that. Casemiro never got any foul or any, cards or anything near the penalty area ever. But since coming to United, I don't know what's happened to him.
Dude, just yesterday, how many chances, how many balls he gave away, how many clearances he didn't do it properly. I was so pissed watching him, man.
Oh man, seriously.
He lost the ball so many times.
United did not have a single shot
Until
in the first half.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Up until then, I was so positive about how we were playing, and I was like, okay, even if we're not converting, like I had that feeling that it will come and bite us in the ass, which it did.
I
but
had a stronger feeling of that.
Yeah, but then I was also like, okay, I only need to worry when Manchester starts shooting. And when I was saying this to Neil while we were watching, I was like, what if this one shot is all they need? And you know what? Fucking jinxed it. I jinxed it. The first shot.
Fancy, but I'll tell you don't have to worry too much because Liverpool not going to win it anyway.
The trophy? The league?
Yeah. They are not going to win it anyway. It's either City or Arsenal for sure.
Ooh.
Why?
I'm telling you, it's either going to be City or Arsenal.
But any reason behind it?
Any reason behind it? I think this is Arsenal season. If not for them, it's obviously City. Liverpool are stuck somewhere in between, in my opinion. I don't think Liverpool are winning this league.
I mean, Liverpool will win if they win every game from now till the end of the season.
Yeah.
But Arsenal have the tougher run of fixtures. That's the thing.
I would say it's between Us and City.
Yeah,
Arsenal has the toughest run of fixture, and there
I
are too
have been
many
calling
London
City win
derbies.
since ages.
yeah. Like beginning of the season, I predicted City, but they have not played as well as last season.
True. But Arsenal is going to Arsenal pretty soon.
Arsenal, man. They also have to play
Champions League.
Yeah, which is tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, two blockbuster matches: Arsenal Bayern and City Madrid.
Yeah.
So both of them have Champions League football. Jurgen doesn't have Champions League football.
But I still have a hunch that Arsenal will somehow scrape through and win the league, if not for City.
If that
Please
happens,
jinx it.
then
Yes, jinx it.
we have to be ready for the barrage of Arsenal fans destroying our feed.
Oh my God. Look, imagine what will happen to AFTV.
Oh,
They'll again keep saying this is the greatest team ever in the Premier League. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
This is even better than the Golden Premier League.
oh, if they say that, then I will slap each and every fan.
But the Golden Premier League is not the best season ever by a team.
True, but for Arsenal it is. I mean, you can't say your best team is not better. I mean, for example, if we call for Barca, our 0-5, 10, 11,
Yeah.
Turu love.
14, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now, until I really see some good magic or some good football from Barcelona, I would not consider my current squad as good. Even the last year one where we won the La Liga.
Yeah.
See, we are going to get fucked by PSG on Thursday.
Sadness intensifies.
You both are Barcelona fans?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, the pain right now.
Oh, very.
So the pain is eternal for me, at least, because in Premier League I support United. My main favorite football team is Barcelona always. But anyway, since nobody talks about La Liga on this podcast, I'm forcefully seeing United matches and being a forceful supporter. So
We can watch La Liga matches. I'll never say no to watching football.
nah.
I just watch highlights. That's it. And if it's El Clasico, then I'll watch. Otherwise,
Yeah,
no.
El
that's the
Clasico,
problem. No?
I don't
That's
think
the
anyone in the world would miss El Clasico.
Yeah.
Any football fan would die for El Clasico, which is also coming. It's on this 22nd.
Yes.
Yep, 22nd Shillong will be in Shillong.
No, so the day before our reception is Arsenal Chelsea. My demeanor in the reception will depend on the outcome of that game.
Same here.
If Arsenal loses that match, then Mansi would be like, "Arey, aiye, please bet."
We both are the happiest people. We both will be the happiest people.
Even Klopp approved Arsenal too. You guys are not understanding.
Mind games, bro. Mind games.
I don't think so.
Arteta ko lagega na. Oh, now Jurgen Klopp also thinks that I am a great manager. Oh shit! What have I done?
Do you guys like Arteta?
Ah,
I
see,
don't know why.
I think he's attractive.
No, he's not.
No, I'll
To
tell
me,
you.
he is.
I'll tell you why I have this like.
wait, we were talking
towards
about
Arsenal.
skills, right?
Neil is asking about skills. The only thing I like about Arteta is his looks.
He looks like
Arteta is
a
handsome. What?
evil
No.
scientist. Yeah.
Yeah, Arteta is like Platypus Periwala, Doofenshmirtz
Exactly.
became a
He looks
human.
like- yeah, somehow alien become a human. Became a human.
What? Which show? What are you
Perry the
watching?
Platypus, Phineas and Ferb.
Okay. Never watched it.
Phineas
That's
and Ferb.
yeah. Never watched that cartoon, so I don't.
But
It's okay.
skills also what he's just trying to modify Pep style and Arsene Wenger style.
Yeah, but that's okay. No, I mean, see, he took the club when it was not doing anything, and for like 2 to 3 seasons, he faced everything like the Arteta out, after every match. And Arsenal being Arsenal, they became the laughing stock of the Premier
Yeah,
League.
that I
And
have to
was so
give.
good.
and
That is something that I appreciate. He always said, "Trust the process. I will get you something."
yeah, that's what clubs should do to a manager, right? They have to give
Yeah,
them the time.
definitely.
In
Sure.
that aspect, I have a soft corner towards Arsenal, and the thing is, I don't call him a tactical mastermind, but he somehow gets the job done. And if you see, he didn't go for big names as well in the transfer window. He had what he had, and he's doing well with the squad. And I don't have anything against him to talk about. He's doing well, is what my whole point is. I mean, there was this season, I think Netflix or someone was making a documentary on them, All or Nothing.
Prime.
Prime, yeah. That season, I think they were like, they lost to some 20th, 19, 18 position clubs, and they were on a losing trot, and that was the most ridiculed club in the whole Premier League at that point of time. And from
Yeah,
there
I
to
remember. I think so.
come,
The Chelsea versus Arsenal match saved him because they won at Stamford Bridge that season.
yeah. And coming from there and seeing what the kind of football they're playing, also, I love to see them, man. I mean, it's just beautiful. I don't appreciate the style of football Man City or United or Liverpool, even Liverpool also. And that finesse I'm seeing in Arsenal only this season.
Hmm.
You guys
They
should
do
watch
have that
Arsenal
hunger, like
matches.
they have that, inside that, yeah, we have to win it. It is, the once in a lifetime opportunity kind of hunger that they have, which was in Liverpool when they were, getting so close to winning the league.
Yeah. Exactly. So how Liverpool went from the laughing stock to the okay, we can win this league kind of a thing. Arsenal is on the same path, and they are almost close. They should have won it last season itself, unless the City comeback obviously happened and can't do much. And also
Hmm.
Arsenal bottled at the end. But I think they'll learn from the mistake this season. Yeah, I know they're bottlers, they're chokers, they have their names, but I think I sense something this season. As a neutral fan, I'm saying.
Hmm.
And I
Yeah,
have respect for Arsenal to in trusting Arteta these many years, because you see Chelsea, you see United, they just throw out the managers, bring in a new one. You see Barcelona as well.
yeah,
So
they should have given Xavi more time, man.
yeah. I have utmost respect in at least in this aspect. That's why I wanted Arsenal to win this season. Even though it's flops last season, even though I love flops, I just want some redemption arc for them.
Oh, they can redeem themselves next year.
No, I want it this year only.
They could have
Oh.
redeemed themselves last year only. They
So
bottled it. I
again,
don't
again,
care.
again,
This
I'm
is
telling
Klopp's
you.
last season. I
So
want
I
Liverpool to win.
again, yeah. That's absolutely correct. But the thing is, we haven't had this competitive Premier League race in quite some time.
You had a
So
two-horse race with us 2 years when we lost by 1 point.
no.
Hmm.
So three teams going into
Three-horse
the
race.
yeah.
When was the last
Then-
3-horse race?
Yeah, where would you be in this season if we were not this competitive? Man City would have won already. Or
No.
like
He's saying there was last time 3-horse race. When was it there? We don't even remember.
Yes,
not my
exactly.
problem. Not my problem. My point is Liverpool should win this year.
So
That's all I'm saying.
I'm rooting for Arsenal. Why? Because what all the above said points, and if they win this, I think this will be the greatest win in the Premier League for them, at least, because this is not a fluke. This is like they trusted the process. They have developed the team, and
So Liverpool also did the same thing.
and they won the league.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, baby, fight for me.
No, Liverpool also did the same thing. They trusted Jurgen for such
yeah,
a long
yeah.
time.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So I
I mean,
want
he
it
has
to repeat
won
again.
once, but he can do it again.
Unless 115 charges, do something instead of giving Everton just point deduction after point deduction. I
Yeah.
can't believe as a Liverpool fan I am defending Everton's point deductions.
Yeah, like I don't understand if a club has 2-3 charges, they're getting their points deducted. What about Man City? What about the 150 charge? What about it? There is no update on it. It's just like
Like hire 3, 4, whatever people you're using, give one person these minor charges and the remaining 3, let them work on 115. No, like what the fuck are you doing? And they're proposing a luxury tax, like there is one in NBA. So you're going to give minor teams that are fighting relegation point deductions. And by the time City's charges are proven, 115 charges, man. I find it hard to believe that none of them are true. So you're just like waiting to change the regulations so that you don't have to strip them of their titles. Like, I don't get it, man. We would have so many trophies. Arsenal would have a trophy. Chelsea would have a trophy. Liverpool will have 2 trophies, but we all get one each at least.
Yeah.
United still won't, but it's okay next time.
No, United would have got a trophy. I
United
think
also would get one
under
Premier
under
League.
Mourinho,
Okay.
they finished second
Okay,
in one
okay.
season.
Then United also gets a trophy. See, we all are happy. Everybody's happy.
Are you going to watch tomorrow's UCL match?
We'll try because next day work, but day after we will because the day after is chutti.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. I am liking this year's quarterfinal
Yeah,
matches.
nice
All the
drama.
4 matches are, sleep deprivedness worthy.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
I just want to see how Arsenal Bayern goes, bro. Bayern is going through a tough phase right now, and they are not at their best. I just want
If
to see how both
if Arsenal
get.
fans do give any rubbish to anyone about how they defeated Bayern, fuck off.
They will. You
guys
know they
defeated a
will.
weak ass Bayern.
You know they will. You of course know they will.
Because this Bayern is, I
They
think,
play shitty.
even
They play shitty, and even then they are like, we are the greatest team in the world.
See, okay, I'll tell you why. Okay, how do I put this?
Arsenal have always been slapped by Bayern.
Yeah.
Slapped like anything. 7-0, 8-0, 9-0
Yes,
aggregate
yes.
scores.
So that's what I'm
So-
saying. If they win this Champions League round, they have a right to celebrate.
They can celebrate. They don't have to
Yeah.
be obnoxious about it.
Being obnoxious or not, I'm not sure, but they have the right to celebrate because that club has given trauma to them for many years.
I mean, I would pray for the trauma to continue because I want them down in the dumps when they face Aston and like remaining of their matches. But the current Bayern squad does not give me a lot of hope.
Harry Kane, the Tottenham boy, please
Yeah.
do something. He can really hurt them.
The
Yeah.
thing is that his luck is so bad. The man moved to Bayern and they are first time in 11 years they're not winning the league.
So sad. man.
has anyone seen the first the Houseful movie?
The movie,
Akshay
yeah.
Kumar.
Yeah.
Do you know Akshay Kumar was called Panoti in that movie?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's
Same
Harry
thing.
Kane. He was playing Harry Kane.
Man, I think the Tottenham curse followed him to Bayern.
Or is it Harry Kane curse?
it's Harry Kane curse.
No, then we would see Tottenham do something.
They're going into the Champions League top 4.
Going into it's not like Harry Kane left and they got a trophy.
Trophy is a long shot for Tottenham.
Yeah,
Harry
I
Kane
mean, if
went
they
to
couldn't,
Bayern and they lost everything.
if they couldn't, my point is, if they cannot win with Harry Kane, I think it's Tottenham curse,
Yeah.
not Harry Kane curse.
Nah, I
But
think
Harry Kane
My
can
dude
like,
is a Panoti.
yeah. I mean, at the point I'm thinking Arsenal will win against Bayern. You know why? Because Bayern don't have any motivation. Like Tuchel is going next season.
Yeah.
So players also like, whatever, the season doesn't count. So the motivation is lacking. Yeah, they would want to win a Champions League, of course, but that motivation of sticking to the manager's plans, it's not there.
They had the best chance to win Tottenham had the best chance to win the Champions League at least while they were playing against Liverpool.
Yeah.
But that was the most boring Champions League final,
yeah.
at least I have ever seen.
Literally, I slept like
Yeah.
watching. Then I woke up and then okay, 2-0.
The only good thing was the pitch invader who came in between, that lady.
I don't remember. I slept through that. Don't remember that.
Okay, any predictions? Who will go through to the next round? Okay, or do we do it at the second leg?
No,
Yes.
let's do the first leg.
Yeah.
We can do now and then we can edit our predictions in the second leg
Okay.
if we want.
Yep.
Arsenal Bayern, come on, predictions.
Arsenal will.
Bayern.
Bayern.
Anyway.
I'll go with Arsenal only.
Okay, next is Real Madrid, Man City. Real Madrid.
Madrid.
City.
Ooh. Is it because of your love for Barcelona?
No, I think City is a better team than Madrid right now.
What?
Kyle
What,
Walker.
right now?
Right
Kyle
now,
Walker
yeah.
and Nathan Ake are not going. They've not traveled with Man City to Madrid.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Guardiola
This
is going to
this is
play.
what Guardiola is going to play. This is what I saw on Fabrizio's page right now. So
Okay.
and Luka. I mean, I am in love with the guy.
And then PSG and
I just want to say this. I love Luka Modric so much, and And Neil's nickname is Luca, and I call him Luca Boo because it sounds like Lukaku, and he hates Lukaku.
Oh, everybody at Chelsea hates Lukaku.
Exactly.
Everyone on the planet hates Lukaku except Belgian fans.
I used to like him when he came in, and then when he was at Everton. And
Okay,
then
when he
When
came
he
for the
knew how
first
to
time or the
finish.
second time?
Huh?
When he came for the first time or second
First
time?
time also and the
First
second time
time.
also. Second time also,
Oh.
we had a good 4 months with him. I remember. Yeah,
And
like
then he forgot how to play football.
yeah,
And then
seriously, like we were
he
looking
wanted
so good that we won the first 11 matches. We defeated Arsenal at Emirates. We defeated Man City. Then everything went to shit.
Yeah.
Man, he was.
Luca Boo.
Mhm.
I mean, for a striker, his first touches are so bad, man.
First touch is like first touch was always the problem, but then it wasn't because we were playing a certain style and he didn't need to do the first touch. But I don't know what happened, what Tuchel thought. Then they had this argument. He was like, I miss Inter Milan, remember?
Oh yeah.
What shit.
Inter
That,
Milan has my heart.
yeah, that is the point that changed everything. Like since
Yeah.
that point, we have only been on a downfall.
But you still have him on loan, right? Or did you sell him?
No, we still have him on loan.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
He's in Roma now, no?
Okay, do you still have Morata on loan?
No.
No.
That
I
would have been hilarious.
I don't understand Morata deal only.
Morata, he played like the first season was good enough for me. Second season was also okay. Third season he was like no.
He roams
not
around between Juventus, Chelsea,
Madrid.
and Atletico Madrid, and
Real
who are buying them, who are loaning out. I lost track of all of them.
It's like a money laundering plan.
Right
Yeah.
now, he is at Atletico, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
and easy on a loan or easy a complete buy. I'm not sure.
Yeah, permanent.
No. He is in Atletico.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he's like not on a loan deal. He's permanently there.
Sold, transferred.
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing which we missed from United Liverpool match. Can we please talk about Kobe Mano?
Oh, that.
Oh,
You know what? That goal reminded me of Federico
Macheda.
Makeda.
Yeah.
So similar, man. So
Yes.
similar.
He
He was
And
also
today, I think United put up a reel showing that it's a very nice edit. I'll put it in the group. Where on top layer they'll be showing Kobe Mano goal, and in the bottom layer of the video they're showing the Macheda goal.
Yeah, like immediately when I saw that goal, I thought of that. Like
Yeah. It's so beautiful. The goal.
yeah, that was a good. Like I like kids, like getting their chance and scoring a goal. It's so dreamy.
He's like his work rate is beautiful. He's been
But he was bad against Chelsea. He played good against.
he played bad. Yeah. But
He's
I
a
don't
young
know, man.
lad. That's
He
what.
has something. He has something in it.
Hmm.
He has all that quality. Now, the only thing is, I just
He
wish
needs a good
he comes
guide.
out of United and goes somewhere to a good
Liverpool.
club with a good manager where he can shine. United will
Yep.
definitely destroy him. No, that's for no
Yeah,
doubt.
like Rashford.
Yeah, definitely.
If
nah,
Rashford
I
went
think
out,
Rashford destroyed himself. No.
no, like, but Manu had a part to play. Because he's like he became too big to drop,
Yes,
and
yes.
his ego came into play. But if there was some other manager,
No. I don't see it as a United problem. No. Every club has a player like this. Every club knows how to treat a player like this. This has been going on since Mourinho. If you guys remember, Mourinho used to complain about this, that there are players who have been in the club for far too long and they don't understand anything and they can't play in this club anymore. You need to get them
Pogba
out.
and Rashford mainly.
Yes.
yeah,
So this is a problem that has been going on for far too long. And I only blame Rashford because he has been responsible for firing off managers left, right, and center. Every manager, if you remember, all the managers have had problems with players who have been in the club for far too long because their egos are not satisfied. They don't want to change. And we have players who have been playing for clubs for far too long in all the major clubs. No major club right now has a player who has not been part of them for 5 years or something. Every club has those, but they all know how to handle it. They all know how to when to coddle the ego, when to curb it down. They
know how to do it. And with United, because Rashford was their golden boy, they just boosted his ego, and now it is at the point where they have no clue what to do. And this idiot has no idea how to play football. He can be a great human and everything, but when it comes to football, I don't have faith in him. If he would be in my team, I would bench him every day.
He doesn't have a positional sense, dude.
He can
I
just
mean,
run and shoot. That's it.
he's just so
Even
fucking
that is bad.
inconsistent.
His shooting accuracy is so pathetic.
So inconsistent, I would say. In
And
the
you
same
don't
match,
expect this from a striker who was once deemed as a golden boy, like a future Ballon d'Or and shit like that.
yeah. I mean, it's see, in the same match, he looked like a prime Ronaldo, and in couple of minutes later, he looked like Nicholas Beckner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the other Champions League fixtures?
It's
Atletico,
PSG
Dortmund.
versus Barcelona.
PSG,
PSG,
Barcelona,
Barca.
though, I think
I'm
PSG
going
will
for
win the first leg.
Barcelona.
Nah, Barca.
I think
I'm not
first
talking
leg.
about first leg. I'm talking about the whole.
No,
arena.
Barca wins. Barca wins.
No, we are
Barca.
talking about first legs, no,
First
right
leg,
now.
first leg.
No, we are not talking about
We are
first.
talking about first leg.
I had the
No, I was
understanding you're
talking about the entire thing, but
entire thing, and we can change our prediction after the first leg.
ah,
Okay, I mean, I either way stand with my previous two ones.
Yeah,
so-
same. I either way stand.
Okay,
same for
so
me also. But I
okay,
still
so-
go for Barcelona.
I go for Barcelona.
I think first leg PSG will be winning it, and
And
Barca
overall?
might come back.
man,
Okay, I want to know for Atletico and Dortmund.
hey,
Oh,
just wait.
Dortmund.
Mine is left, Chakuni. So
Oh,
rude.
sorry.
Oh, okay. Go
Sorry.
on.
Sorry. I thought you said.
No.
Oh.
See, my head tells me PSG, but I don't want Mbappe to win a trophy with PSG. So Champions League.
He won't win a trophy with PSG. He'll be knocked out in the next round. Don't worry.
So you know what? I'll support my homies. I'll go with Barcelona.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
one of the
Even when they won't support my club, I will support theirs.
Dude,
No, I think so.
nice.
PSG is like they are just like on a Mbappe cleansing routine. Like they don't want to rely on him.
Mm.
And
It
really
sounds
he's
like an exorcism.
he is
It is going to be. If Mbappe leaves, it is going to be an exorcism.
yeah, and they don't really like I don't know, Ashraf Hakimi is playing well. Other than that, who is really playing well? There is no one. Like who will play against a European team, like like any other team would pick them. Who is there? Nobody else. So I mean they've playing well in the league, but that really doesn't matter. But Luis Enrique is there, so that might cause some problems. But I would like the matchup, Luis Enrique and Xavi. Good one between managers.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
last is Borussia versus Atletico. I will go for Atletico because of their European experience and Diego Simeone. He can grind out.
Borussia Dortmund, the yellow wall for the win.
Yeah. Dortmund and any.
Dortmund because it's Klopp's ex-club.
Yes.
I mean, I would like for Dortmund to win, but
I fell in love with Dortmund when Klopp was managing.
yeah, everyone did one. Like Lewandowski, Ruiz, Mario Götze. What a team,
Yes.
what an
Yes,
attack!
yes, exactly.
And in the midfield, you had who was that Turkish guy? I forgot his name.
Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan.
He's not
And-
Turkish, no. He's Armenia, I think.
Achha, he's Armenian. Mkhitaryan was there, and Shinji was also there, right?
Shinja.
Oh man! And in defense, they had the guy who also played for Bayern,
I remember one
the
match.
headband guy. Yeah, what was his name?
Headband.
He used to wear a headband when he played defense. Very good defender, amazing defender.
Hummels? Matt Hummels?
No.
Yeah, Matt Hummels.
Okay. He's still in Dortmund.
Yeah, like he went to Bayern, came back. He's
Mhm.
still there.
I when Klopp was managing, I think in 2013 or 2012, I don't remember the year correctly.
2013, like 13, 14, and 14, 15.
Yeah,
No, sorry.
at that point of time, they were 16th, I think, in the league, in the Bundesliga. But in the Champions League, they were killing it.
Yep.
And the fans, dude, the Dortmund fans, even though they are 16th in the league, they used to cheer them up. I mean, it's like the Signal Iduna Park is something like they don't care about anything. Where
Yeah, it's a once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah.
Everybody has to go there once.
Yes, exactly. And I think the next season or something, they were out of Champions League. They finished somewhere 11th or something in the league. Next season, they played in Europa League, I guess, and in one of the knockouts they faced Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool,
Even
I mean,
Gundogan was there, right?
yeah, Gundo was there.
Subotic was also there.
Yeah, they had a good team. They had a good team at that point of time. And Klopp used to be more proactive at Dortmund than Liverpool. Like his passion, everything, it was clearly visible on the sideline.
Klopp is a red.
Jurgen Klopp. But
Okay, I have a
I
question
want
for you,
a
Mansi.
semi-final like Spain versus Germany because I predicted Bayern, Madrid, Barca, Borussia.
Oh, that would be interesting.
I have a question for you, Mansi.
Yeah.
Just hypothetically, if Klopp comes back to managing a Premier League club, which Premier League club would you want him to become?
Liverpool.
No,
Not Liverpool.
Obviously, except Liverpool.
Hypothetically, he says he wouldn't.
I would want him to not
Main.
Chelsea. I would want him to manage a club that is like usually in the bottom half and then have a fucking incredible season with them. or
Only
something
allowed
like-
to choose from top 6.
What the okay.
Which one
Okay.
hurt you less? Just tell me.
Okay, so I don't want him to go to Tottenham because I think that curse is too powerful. I don't want his legacy to get destroyed. Man City, again, I don't want him to be involved in those 115, and I don't know how many more charges they will have if they do. So that leaves me with Arsenal, United, Chelsea, and yeah, that's it, right? Because the 6th is Liverpool. I guess only because I'm married into the club. Chelsea should be fine, I guess. I mean, I can't stand him going to any of the other red teams. So Chelsea is okay.
Okay.
At least half of the household will be happy. Which half depends. And if he doesn't go to Arsenal, Neil is also happy. If I said Arsenal, he would divorce me. But no, he won't. But yeah, Chelsea is okay. But he won't. I don't think so. If Klopp comes back again to Premier League, he will come back to Liverpool. And I think Klopp should manage or coach the German national team. Want them to see win a World Cup one more time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice. It's been almost an hour and we haven't started F1 yet.
Yeah. So I mean, like F1 is what 15-minute discussion. What happened in the race? Yeah. Okay, let's start. Okay, now we're talking about Japanese GP. This chassis drama, man. Like Williams, get your house in order. Like just
No, Williams, just get a house first.
yeah, get a house. Yeah, man. I thought they would have a chassis by Japan because there was a 1 week break, right? But I don't know. And again, like this thing that if we give the chassis back, it's extra work for mechanics. No, you're proving again and again to Logan that you will not trust him. And you just do not trust him. And all your support is just empty words. So, yeah, really, really not liking this from Williams.
Do you think if Claire was there, the situation would have been the same?
The thing is, if Claire was there, I'm not sure if Williams would have had, what do you say, seasons like they did last year. But I think, yes, Claire wouldn't have done this. I don't
At the
know
very
if he
best,
ever
she
saw...
understood everything. I mean,
Yeah, but I think with Claire, because she was so emotionally invested in Williams, with it being like a home, like her father's team and everything, I think she would be more proactively working towards solving a problem and getting a chassis. If not in Australia, then in Japan, Claire would have made sure that they had another chassis.
Yeah.
That is where I think a difference would be. I think Claire might not have been the best team principal or something, but I really think that she would have been able to manage that. I think James Vowles, as much as a nerd he is and as much lovable as he was until all this shit happened, I think he sometimes goes a bit too logical and too cost effective, too efficient, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And it's killing the likability of Williams. For me personally, at least, I'm not liking this version of Williams. Especially like Australia, I would have understood if Bahrain and Saudi, both races, Alex got points. Like this early on in the season, I don't see a reason why you would take that chassis away from Logan. It's just the third race of the season. So.
But I also don't understand. Like Williams had has had drivers like Stroll in them and
Latifi.
still never faced this issue.
Latifi. Man, they had
Latifi also.
Latifi. Exactly my point. Like, so, I mean, I don't know what it is. I think they also had Latifi at a time when there were 20 plus races. So I also don't see I also can't see longer seasons as an excuse. I don't know what it is. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's a difference of personnel who are in charge of making these decisions. And I think with Claire, it would have been different.
Yeah.
Maybe Australia, because how suddenly it happened and how bad it was and everything, maybe. But I don't think Claire would have also given the chassis to Albon.
Definitely. I don't
She
think.
wouldn't have done that. She wouldn't have done that. She would have said, okay, Alex, sorry you can't participate. Unfortunate. But what I can say is, I will try my best to get you a new chassis by Japan. So
See,
you
the thing
focus on
is,
that.
even Albon also wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Exactly.
he himself being a driver, he wouldn't have expected that the team would take such a drastic decision on the go.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
when you're being offered is a different thing, because now you have something to look for, right? But generally in these kind of situations, you don't, as a driver, you don't expect these things to happen. But when the opportunity is there, obviously you will be ready to take it up, right? So
Yeah, man, 100%. Like I mean, I have nothing to say about the way Williams is being managed right now.
yeah.
So yeah, okay. Speaking of qualifying, I mean, Logan Sargent crashed in FP1 and FP2 was a washout, and FP3 also I don't think much happened. So let's talk about qualifying.
FP3 was a washout, no?
No, 2 was a washout.
Oh, okay, FP2 was a washout.
Yeah. So, yeah, how long do we have to tolerate Lance Stroll, man?
Stroll.
Yeah.
He had the new regulations, I mean, new updates to the car, and man, he was even slower.
Yeah. Man, he had the new spec car.
Yeah.
Fernando had the old spec car.
Yeah.
Q1 Fernando Alonso was P2. This dude could not even get out of Q1.
But-
Like, can you imagine? First of all, I don't understand why Aston Martin is giving new specs to Lance Stroll and not Fernando.
Yeah.
How is that helping your development? How can you look at that performance and actually convincingly say if the new upgrades have worked or not?
Okay, I have a theory.
Yeah.
So I think they're using Lance as what do we say, trial and error thing. And since Alonso is doing good, they want to not take much of a risk with his car. And if something works on Lance's car, they would obviously transfer it to Alonso's car as well, is what I'm thinking.
Very possible.
And I don't think it's coming from a point that he's the owner's son, you have to give him the new spec and all. I don't think that's what the team is thinking. But yeah, I'm open to your thoughts.
I think the team is thinking, you know what, let's do the trial and error on Stroll. If it
Yeah.
works, we know Alonso will give us better results.
Exactly. They're just betting safe, I think.
But that is what I'm saying, right? If Alonso can put the old specs car, take it to Q3 and put it in a decent place, and Lance Stroll had got out of Q1, how will you know? How will you know the potential of the car? Why not give it to your best driver to try?
But I think they were not confident in the new specs. And
Exactly.
from
So
what the result was, I think it was a right decision, because if the new specs were this bad and what Stroll was saying was true, let's hypothetically think that Stroll was right and the car is really bad with the new specs,
then they have made a good decision.
yeah.
No, man,
Like-
I think that is why Aston Martin just dropped off from their development race last year. This is why I think, because they would make these good upgrades but give them to Stroll, and Stroll would not do anything, and they'll be like, fuck it, it's not gonna work. I really think that is what happened. They are giving it to him in the hopes that now that it is an improved car, he would be able to close the gap to Alonso, but he's definitely not able to.
No, but there is one thing, like with the old specs, I think up until Australia, Stroll was coming to Q3. He was in the top 10 mix at least, and he was doing a little good. I won't say great, a little.
But not this
But-
bad, definitely.
Yeah, and with this spec, they were thinking that let's try on Stroll, because any which is maximum points he's getting guess 1 or 2 points, or maybe 3-4 points. Whereas Alonso,
I would much rather give the new specs to Alonso, a man who is anyways going to outdrive the car, and give the old spec, which is trusted, something that the weaker driver is more used to, so that they can maximize, one, the number of points that they get from a race weekend, and two, get a better understanding of how well the upgrades are.
This is
but
also.
what if Alonso would have finished much worse in the race? Is my point.
Yeah.
They lose on maximizing the points. See, you are talking about
But
maximizing
then,
the points.
but
Alonso is
then
the one who
also,
brings the maximum.
man, the top five are clear away from the bottom five, first thing. Second thing, then you know for a certainty that your new upgrades are not worth it. You can just abandon them. Stroll is inconsistent with his performances. During the course of a season, let's say if both Alonso and Stroll are getting the same upgrades, the exact same car, Fernando Alonso is any day going to outperform the car and Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll is very, very, very inconsistent in his performances. He's very careless also. He's not had a crash yet, but it's not like, we know how crash happy Lance Stroll is. To me, it doesn't make sense. You give it to your best driver to understand what actually the potential of the upgrades is. Because any which way, one of your driver, whoever is testing the new upgrades, is not going to be able to score points. And the other, the old spec, the tried and tested spec car, the other driver, you know where the potential of your car is, and you know for a fact that they would be somewhere in the top 10. So why not give the new one to the driver who still has the chance of outperforming what the potential of the car is? And maybe Fernando gets 9th or 10th, but it's better than Fernando just finishing somewhere in the top 10 and Lance Stroll not finishing in points. If Lance Stroll can finish in points with the old spec car, and Fernando is able to bag 9th, 10th, 8th, anything of the sort, it's a net gain, rather than just having a situation where only one car is going to finish in points. Any day.
Yeah.
So I don't know. In the race, there was a collision between Alex Albon and Honey Badger. Your thoughts, Honey Badger? Why did you
Why
do
did you
it?
not check your mirrors, man?
Why didn't you check your mirrors, Honey Badger?
I was trying to race.
I think it was a racing incident.
Yeah, even I also think it's a race.
I think first lap, everybody's going to try and do things. Of course, Danny Rick should have checked his mirrors, but it's first lap. And again, like, these cars are like, once you have that kind of gap built, it's very difficult to close it, man. We've seen this Japanese GP was also, again, so boring. You know what? Make it go back towards the end of the calendar. At least there's a chance of a wet race. Like, No, I don't think it was Danny Rick's fault. I think it's unfortunate that this incident happened, in the sense, with all the talks about Danny Rick's performances, but I think up until quali he was doing good. He got knocked out of Q2 by Tsunoda, and the difference between them wasn't that great. And it's not like in Q3 Tsunoda was able to do anything better than P10. I think he matched him in pace, considering that FP1 Iwasa drove his car and he did not get to drive, and FP2 was a washout.
Yeah.
I think Danny Rick did a good job. The incident was just unfortunate, and it's again going to start all these chats about should Danny Rick be retiring.
But in this race, Tsunoda did impress me a little. He was good on the track, did not make any mistakes, had nice overtakes, and it was good. I mean,
home advantage.
For a change, he was appreciating engineers also.
At first I thought it was sarcastic, but I think he was genuinely appreciative of the pit stop.
It allowed him to overtake 3 cars, I think, is pretty.
Yeah. And then Stroll got that, he had that infringement or something.
Yeah.
But for him, no complaints regarding Tsunoda in this case for me.
Yeah, I think in general, I just want to say to all these teams, like, if you're racing on a high degradation track, don't go for a 1-stop if it's supposed to be a 2-stop race. On a high deg racetrack, I think if you want to do something different than what majority of teams are going to do, it should be n+1 number of stops, not
Three
n-1.
stops. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be a faster 3-stop strategy rather than a slower one, like a faster 1-stop. Like last year, George did a 1-stop and he was crying towards the end because Carlos was going to overtake him and he wanted Lewis to let him pass and all that. And I'm like, how have you driven that race and again thought that a 1-stop is a good idea? We've been through this before.
I mean, many teams started doubting their strategies because of Charles Leclerc. He somehow made that one-stop strategy work.
Yeah.
Even if everybody, I think everyone on this planet was against. Even Ferrari also they wanted to fuck it up Leclerc's race, but somehow it turned out to be good.
Yeah.
But no errors, man, from Ferrari this weekend as well.
Yeah. Man, again, like the thing is that we are so used to Ferrari fucking like the trauma of 2022 for Ferrari fans is so much.
It's the combined trauma, like
Yeah.
starting from 2008, 2007, where we last won the championship. I think all the collective trauma doesn't even equalize the 2022 trauma.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, and the thing is that I would much rather start P11 and have a faster 3-stop than use up all my soft tires and not have anything else left for the race. Like, what are you doing? And even so, that red flag happened, and then everybody changed their tires, and after that, it was such a boring race. I again woke up very late. I missed, I think, half an hour of racing, out of which a lot of it was just red flag, red flag, red flag. And then I just fast forwarded the race and started watching live because there was nothing happening. There's nothing happening. So I'm just like, man, it's not fun to watch just cars go round and round and there's nothing happening.
Oh, you're talking like an American.
No, not in the. I mean, I get it.
That's a joke.
I know, but again, like I'm trying to think what could have made this race interesting, and I think if it was like if rather than all the teams committing to a 1-stop and then changing their minds, I wish it had been like the plan is 2-stop for everybody and then some of them thinking that let's make it a 3-stop race. I think that would have made the race way more interesting.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. Nobody has any more soft tires left because they give everything away in qualifying because they know it's a high degradation circuit, so softs are not going to last for too long. But man, like have a soft medium, or even a soft, medium, hard, medium, soft, medium, hard, soft. Like there's so many ways that you can make a strategy. Just say one set of tires, man. One set is what I'm asking for. Like even in qualifying, I think I remember Q1, I think the top 8 did not even go for a second lap towards the end of the session because there was just no improvement.
Yeah.
It was the first time because every other qualifying I see, like, why are these P8, P9 people going? And it's usually like top 3, top 4 who are like, okay, we are done. Nobody's going to displace us. We would be able to go to Q2. And I was like, it was just boring. I think that this entire season is going to be like this. And
it is most probable unless Ferrari does something crazy.
Yeah, Ferrari realistically right now is the only team who can do anything about closing the gap to Red Bull.
Yeah.
But also I think Ferrari, the thing with Ferrari is that as much as I want these teams to gamble on these crazy strategies, Ferrari would not be my first choice because they have because it's a gamble, right?
Yeah.
It's a gamble, and then if it doesn't work out, then Ferrari goes back to being the clown and everything, which won't necessarily be true. It's just that they fucked up so much.
Yeah.
The trauma is so much that even they want to be more conservative.
Yeah.
But I think Carlos Sainz on a faster 3-stop strategy could have done something. If nothing, he could have finished P2 at least. I think could have happened. Of course, I don't know the simulations. I don't have the data in hand. But I really think this has always been the case. Like even in Bahrain, teams start thinking that it's going to be a 2-stop race, and then Bottas will come on the radio and say, I think this is going to be a 3-stop race. It's always been like that. Nobody has gone to Bahrain thinking it's a 2-stop, knowing it's a 2-stop race, and then thinking I can make a 1-stop work. It doesn't work. A 1-stop
the
on
thing
a
is,
2-stop circuit is
for a 3-stop race, you need to race at a track where there are a lot of overtaking opportunities, like Silverstone or
But Bahrain and
Bahrain.
Suzuka are both. Suzuka is also not too averse to overtaking. Of course, it's nothing like Silverstone or Bahrain or Austria for that matter.
Yeah.
But I don't think Suzuka is so bad. Like, it's a purpose-built racetrack. It's not a street circuit. That in and of itself gives it some more favorability towards overtaking. It's not like you can't overtake in Suzuka. So, like, I would not ask teams to take this gamble in Imola or Monaco, right? Those are not circuits where you can overtake. So, of course, it does not make sense. But man, Suzuka, it's a fast circuit. You have overtaking opportunities. If you're doing a 3-stop, you have the ability to push. You have the ability to put on softer compound tires because you will be stopping more often.
Yeah.
And if you get a safety car in between, all the better for you.
Yeah.
So it's a gamble, but in my head, I think it's a gamble worth taking because after a while you just create these spaces and nothing is happening. So once every team is done doing their 2 pit stops, then it's just people racing till the end of the race. There's nothing happening.
Yeah.
There's no drama, there's no expectation. The only thing we can hope for is somebody bins it in the wall and there is a safety car, and maybe people are going to then go for a pit stop. That's all we can hope for. This is not the most exciting part about watching a race.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's just,
Let's hope for a better China.
I can't wait to see China race. It's been so long since I've watched the China race.
Yeah, I'm excited about going back to the circuit. I'm excited that China is also a sprint race weekend. So looking forward to that.
Is it your first time watching China race live, Mansi?
Live, yeah. I've watched the older ones when I did my watch-alongs of previous races. Watches, like, just not watch-along. When I watched all the previous seasons.
Yeah.
But this will be my first live China race.
Nice.
Yeah, but we're going to Comic-Con on Saturday, China race. So we'll be missing the sprint race and the qualifying. Also, for the life of me, I don't know what the sprint format is. So I will get to know once I watch that entire weekend. I don't know which quali is happening at what time. I think now it's like free practice, then sprint quali, then sprint race, then quali for the race, and then race on Sunday, which is really a very shit format because nobody's going to risk anything in the sprint race because of qualifying next.
Yeah.
So don't have too many hopes from China sprint race. But main race, yes, China is an incredible circuit. And let's see how it does.
That Sector 3 straight, dude.
Yes. Also, again, China, another track where you can go for a N+1 number of stop strategy. If it is a 1-stop, then you can go for a faster 2-stop strategy. You have enough chances to overtake.
Yeah.
So let's hope that we see something.
Watch out for Alex Albon on this circuit.
I mean,
let's hope Williams get
a chassis because Logan has a repaired chassis and now Alex has also crashed. So I don't even know if Williams would be able to race both the drivers or not. But if Williams is going to have at least one driver, you bet your ass is going to be Alex Albon.
That's what they think.
Yep. Also, props to Kick Sauber for doing a 4-second pit stop. At least
finally
it's not 30 or
finally
50
getting
seconds.
in the single digits.
Hey,
Yeah.
we didn't talk about Bottas.
What did
Man was
Bottas do?
man was good this weekend.
Yeah, he did good in qualifying, even good in race. See what can happen if you don't have 50-second pit stops. Yeah, good for him. Also, want to give a shout out to Logan Sargent. Man was also doing good in the race. He overtook and reached like P12, P11. I was really excited for Logan to finally be able to like at least be able to score points on
And
merit.
then he ran into Carroll.
And then he Loganed it, which is unfortunate, but I will give him the benefit of the doubt because he was driving a repaired chassis. So who knows how difficult it was.
I mean, I think Charles struggled at that corner, and I think Perez also made a mistake in that corner.
Yeah. Charles, I remember. I don't know, man. There were a couple of laps that I was just like fast forward because nothing was happening. Nobody was gonna pit at the time. Nobody was in anybody's DRS. So I was like forward. Don't care. So yeah, I think I'm happy to go back to like evening race times because it's fucking annoying if you wake up early in the morning and then the race is boring. Like it's Sunday, I want to sleep, but I wake up to watch a race and it's boring. And it's so boring that you would not even want to watch a replay of it. So yeah. Predictions. Neil got 7. I got 6. Honeybacha, you got 4. Shakuni got 2. And Kramer missed the prediction deadline. Neil is at 20. I'm at 16. Shakuni, how much did I say for you? Shakuni is at 8. Honeybadger is at 5. And Kramer is at... Kramer is at 6. So it's Neil, me, Shakuni, Kramer, Honeybadger.
We are halfway behind you guys. It's like Red Bull versus the other grid.
Yeah.
Neil is Max Verstappen, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think next week is a Formula One break, but we will talk about Champions League and Premier League weekend. Arsenal plays Aston Villa. I hope Aston Villa kicks their ass.
Unai Emery, the former Arsenal player, manager, can hurt them.
Yeah.
I would love
We want another Unai Emery masterclass.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, if Aston Villa has the balls to play their fucking main team against Arsenal, I'm very pissed at what they did against City. I stayed up all night. Or at least however long the match was.
And what are the fixtures this weekend?
This weekend we don't have any
Not a big
blockbuster
match,
pictures.
but like who is everyone playing?
So it's Newcastle Spurs, Brentford Sheffield, Burnley Brighton, City Luton, Nottingham Forest Wolves, Bournemouth Man United, Liverpool Crystal Palace, West Ham
Fulham, Arsenal
Villa, and
Chelsea Everton. Chelsea Everton is on Tuesday.
Yeah, we don't care about that.
Arsenal versus Aston Villa is the biggest game.
Yeah.
It's on Sunday night.
Bournemouth
I
versus
think we
United.
get to see another Unai Emery masterclass. I think we
Hopefully
have long been deprived of it.
What was the
United-
reverse fixture? What happened at Aston Villa?
I think United will lose this weekend against
I
Bournemouth.
hope so.
They'll lose, you see.
Yeah. Okay, at what happened at Aston Villa, right?
I'm checking. Yeah.
Yeah, Arsenal lost 1-0.
Aston Villa. But it's at the Emirates, so
I don't know. I need somebody to defend Arsenal at home to hurt them the most. But it's okay. As long as Arsenal drops points, I am happy. Aston Villa, even if they draw with Arsenal, I'm happy. Like right now, that is all I'm hoping for. Can't believe my hopes are with Spurs.
And United.
Yeah. And yeah. No, Chelsea, I'm hopeful. Chelsea, I have faith in Cold Palmer. Man, that guy is great. He's going to become a legend.
Yep. If he can keep himself fit and free from injury like he has done this season, yep, totally.
Cole Palmer to Liverpool, please.
No way.
Okay. Anything else we have to talk about?
I think we've exhausted
This
the
might
topic.
be the most efficient podcast recording we've ever done. Talked
Yeah,
about
because we
two
did not
big
have
games.
Kramer.
Yeah, exactly. Talked about two very big games, discussed UCL fixtures, talked about the race, and we're done in like an hour and a half. Man.
Okay, talking about Formula One, we missed. I think we missed 2 points.
Which is?
Stroll crying on the radio.
No, I think we
Yeah.
discussed it in
No,
a
no.
weird way, but we did.
Yeah, just the like the new spec versus old spec. I don't know, man. The thing is that I don't trust Stroll. That's my only. Like, if Fernando was driving the new spec car and he was struggling, I would have been like, okay, these new upgrades are bad and Aston should not work on them. With Stroll, it's like, no, especially these cars, they rely so much on aerodynamic performance. It's always tricky.
Yeah, and the other thing is Alonso giving DRS.
Oh yeah.
Alonso giving a press conference after giving DRS. He was
Yes,
like,
yes,
I
yes,
thought
yes,
they would disqualify me. Oh my God.
No, they just asked him whether it was intentional or not,
Hmm.
and he answered saying, "If I say," he answered it in a Mourinho style. "If I speak, I'm in trouble."
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Alonso, I think it was
Actually,
yes.
Alonso can do the Mourinho dialogue word to word. I have won 2. How many have you won? I have 2. 2. 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think Alonso is the Mourinho of F1?
Yeah.
Lot of similarities, no?
Very. Can't let go of the past.
Yeah.
So who is Mourinho's Lewis Hamilton?
Pep Guardiola.
Pep, Enrique, a lot of guys actually.
Who is
He fucking
Mourinho's
hates Pep too.
one manager that he hates?
Pep.
Pep.
Pep. Okay, I can.
He's lost a lot because of Pep.
Yeah.
Who hasn't?
That's
Who
also
hasn't?
an argument.
Well, then I think Pep is Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
No, please give me any other name. I think Pep is a good manager. I just hate that he's managing Man City.
He's a good
Yeah,
man.
he's the goat. Yep.
Of the new age manager, we have to give the respect to Pep, and that guy has done so much.
No,
Yeah.
Klopp is a wonderful manager, but Pep is the goat. Like Sir Alex is also a wonderful manager.
Sir Alex, I don't know why, but for me, he's like a yesteryear manager. Not
Of course, he is a yesteryear great. Like he's
and
the
Arsene
Pele
Wenger, even though like
to
he
the
stayed
Messi.
for a lot of time after Sir Alex, but
2018, no? Till 2018, Arsene Wenger was the manager.
Yeah.
But he didn't win anything noteworthy after 2004. So
I think Arsene after Sir Alex Ferguson retired was just winging के मेरे को देखते कब निकालते ये लोग.
Yeah. Anyways.
I think that's about it, no? Nothing
Yeah.
to discuss more.
Yeah.
Nothing more to discuss. Only football to watch this week, this entire week. I'm so happy, man. I'm so fed up of Formula One that I am happy whenever there is no race on the weekend. Because it feels like a waste of 2 hours watching a race nowadays.
Yeah, especially when you know the P1 and P2.
Yeah. Not even like Sergio is not doing good, so that there is still like P2 to P4. We still are like, I don't know who's going to get what. Like Sergio Perez has been doing an incredible job of keeping up with Max Verstappen. In fact, like he lost to pole by 0.06 seconds.
Yeah,
Which is
600.
crazy. Yeah. So, anyways, good that we have 20 more of these races to watch. Very excited. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Let's take advantage of the fact that Kramer is not here and we've done a good efficient recording. That's it for this episode, man. Thank you for joining, guys.
Thank you everyone for listening. And if you miss Kramer, don't.
If you miss Kramer, please hit a like.
Yeah. Comment on our YouTube or tell us on Spotify or wherever it is that you listen. Or if you miss Kramer, reach out to us at overthecurvepodcast@gmail.com and let us know. And we will tell Kramer that people miss him, but we don't. Anyways, bye.
Bye.
bye.